love, light, higher dimensions. All these things are promised to you by the Lion's Gate. Now, what is the Lion's Gate? The Lion's Gate is a portal in the sky that people have talked about through a very specific conjunction that happens at a very specific date. Now, with this being the case, on August 8th, or what's seen as 8/8, the sun conjuncted the fixed star known as Sirius, which is the throat of the dog in the Canis Major constellation, where we actually had an opportunity to connect with one of the brightest stars in the sky and extract some of this higher information, higher wisdom, higher knowledge, right? So this is why everybody's like, love, light, higher vibrations, and experiences that you can actually extract from the star. Now, the sun conjuncts many stars, right? So why is this one important? We're going to try to answer that right here. Now, Sirius, one of the bluest stars in the sky, is told to have star seeds that are higher vibrational. They have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, and some of them we can actually show on screen right here, who have an influence on us today in regards to actually understanding these higher influences, higher knowledge bases, and higher forms of learning, right? However, all these buzzwords aside, what does Sirius actually do? Now, Sirius is one of the brightest stars in the sky. It has a bluish hue, and you can find it in the Canis Major constellation. Yes, you could argue that since it is a constellation and a star, it is indeed higher vibrational. However, I implore you to ask that no matter what dimensional vessel you're in, how interesting is it really to hear a dog bark? You get me? Are you interested in hearing a dog bark? Are you excited to hear a dog bark? The little ones yapping away, the big ones barking loud and hopefully warding off a threat. But how high vibrational could the throat of a dog and the bark of a dog actually be? It could be, but what is the probability of that? So with Sirius actually being the brightest star in the sky and angling in Leo, you have to really ask, what is its influence and what can you extract from this information, right? Because how many people actually go through the Lion's Gate, extract information, and talk about how high vibrational it really is, right? Seriously, tell me. Because I've seen many people talking about going to it, feeling the vibrations. No one really extracts any type of experience or information from it that is of tangible value. Now here's why. So with Sirius being the brightest star in the sky, you have to ask why the star made itself so bright within the throat of a dog. If it's super bright, what does it really want? Does it just want your attention? Does it just want your experience? Does it just want your own vibrations to actually pay attention to it and extract and preach out onto the world how influential it is? Because with that being the case, that's really all you're getting out of it. So when I ask why Sirius, especially angle itself in Leo, the theatrical sign, the attention engineering sign, the focus sign, what does this sign have to do with Sirius, one of the brightest stars in the sky? At the end of the day, all this really kind of gives you is attention, focus, and a place to actually propel your own energy and vibrations, right? So with that being the case, does Lion's Gate really get you anything? What does it do? What is it good for? How can this actually help you? And the answer is, I don't know. Maybe it can, maybe it will, because to you who is a blood cell to a star, an individual point that's actually experiencing it from your own perspective and actually keeping its energy flowing and feeding into it, anything that is of a higher dimension really would be amazing to you. Almost anything of a higher vibration connecting to you, whether it's good, bad, negative, or beneficial, will always be amazing to you because it's an experience that you're not quite used to. So with that being the case, how valuable is Sirius? How valuable is this connection? Because with it being the brightest star in the sky and it being placed in Leo, it really seems that attention is its only end goal. Because paying attention to the higher vibrations and paying attention to it are the only two really things that are ever talked about. No ever broad influential experiences, no other wild experiences, and feel free to tell me if you do find something actually valuable in Sirius. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate in the comment section for it, but you know, seriously, what do you guys actually have to offer other than a bright blue star, the information talking about it, and actual attention towards it? What other than that do you really have in regards to Sirius? Because the sun is conjuncting fixed stars almost every other day of the week. More importantly, when the seasons actually change, it's conjuncting the royal fixed stars, which gave birth to all of the zodiac signs. But I don't see you guys actually talking or celebrating that. Where's Formahalt Day? Where's Aldebaran Day? Where's Regulus Day? Where is Antares Day? All of these royal fixed stars that actually gave birth to the 12 zodiac signs that you worship far more than the Lion's Gate. I don't hear you talking about them. Why don't you guys talk about them? So when it boils down to it, what is the actual value of the Lion's Gate? And the value lies in the question that we actually proposed in the title, which is Lucifer question mark? Does this sign actually push you into those Luciferian ideals of maintaining your expansion as long as possible, vibrating as high as you possibly can in a singular vessel, and not actually gaining any spiritual growth? Seems like it is to me. Now, if you guys actually want to pay attention to a star outside of the royal fixed stars that have some actual interest, fun, love, light, and real high vibrations to it, at least in a physical vessel, I would implore you guys to actually look forward to Mimosa Day. I know you guys know exactly how to celebrate this. Get one part, two parts, put them together, and we have a very, very high, low vibrational situation, if you catch my drift, that will be far more beneficial and direct than the actual Lion's Gate on 8/8. The numerology of extreme indulgence with a fancy title on top. So if you guys want to actually celebrate Mimosa Day with me, you can actually follow us on our Instagram and watch our story to make sure that on November 2nd, as well as leading into the 3rd, that we are all cheersing together with a nice mimosa. Alright guys, that's our little synopsis on the Lion's Gate for you. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.